What up, Square Circle Podcast fans and MLW fans? It's your host, Marie Shadows, and I'm here to bring you a review of MLW Fusion Alpha that was already debuted in November. That's right. I am completely late on all of my podcast episodes. I apologize. It's the holidays and real life is definitely getting to me, but I do want to thank all of my fans, all of my friends, and the podcasting world, the wrestling world for bringing back my confidence to do this. It wasn't going to be a goodbye, not at all, but I needed a time to reflect and get stronger and just, I guess, recover from burnout and overthinking. And again, like real life got in the way. If you guys ever want to know what's happening behind the scenes, make sure to sign up to the newsletter at www.getreview.co/profile/Marie Shadows. Or if you just want to follow me on Twitter at Marie_Shadows, go to my profile page and just click the subscribe button, and that will automatically enter your email into my email. So when I send out emails through Review, you guys could definitely get it and stay informed with me. I'm already on issue 12. So if you want to get in on that, that's the easiest way to know what's going on behind the scenes. And what I really do is talk about the mental health impact podcasting has on myself and what's going on in the wrestling world, what's going on if I'm on other podcast shows, whether that's to be a panelist or to get interviewed by somebody, which my schedule is completely open. So if you want to book me, the easiest way to do that is by reaching me through Twitter, or if you want to email me, squaredcirclepodcast@outlook.com, just to get me on your show. So yeah, and I even created a new intro for you guys. I'm definitely going to be dropping the What Up Ring Crew Army, only because I don't think that has been taken to just call you guys that, you know, we'll play it by ear for how I do my intros now. And I really don't want this intro to be so long. I want to get to the review of the MLW show. But again, to stay up to date with everything that I think about, all ideas I want to give you guys and have feedback on, follow the newsletter. That is your best bet. Or if we ever do a Q&A, that Q&A will definitely be live, and it'll be live on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter as well. That's what I've been doing to get my confidence back up, is to stream for you guys and to talk in front of the camera and just talk about wrestling. And also game too, because I've been gaming the new Halo Infinite game, and you guys have been showing me so much love for that. So yeah, I do have goals, but again, let me get into reviewing MLW Fusion Alpha, and then we could talk about more stuff at the end. MLW Fusion Alpha for November 3rd, 2021 opens up with Cesar Duran asking who wants to be sacrificed. That is one morbid way to open a show, but I totally get what he's saying and where he's coming from. I get it. There's a lot of guys in MLW that want to fight. So why not, you know, ask the crowd who they want to be sacrificed, and then people come out and people are like, I want to fight today. So 5150 comes out. You have Danny Rivera, Slice Boogie, Homicide, Julius Smokes, along with Conan, coming out wanting to fight La Parks. And guess who comes out on command? La Parks. So we have Danny Rivera and Slice Boogie doing suicide dives to Los Parks onto the outside. I totally realized I was messing up their name a little bit earlier. It is Los Parks, not La Parks, unless we're talking about like La Parka. So sorry for that. After that, we get Tom Filthy and Kevin Koo coming out to talk to Cesar Duran. And Tom Filthy is the prize fighter of MLW, and he has done a phenomenal job. If you want to find more Tom Filthy matches and just see what he does, check out New Japan Strong, because he is there, NJPW Strong Never Openweight Champion. And so Tom Filthy wants a title match. Cesar Duran grants him one, but he grants him a title match against King Muertes in a casket match. This isn't good for anybody. Kevin Koo thinks that it's a bad idea, but Tom Filthy accepts this challenge, and later on tonight we will have that casket match. After Cesar Duran has granted everyone what they want on their wish list, MLW Fusion Alpha opens up with a women's tag team match, and we have the team of Willow Nightingale and Zoey Sky taking on the Sea Stars. The Sea Stars start the match in total control of Zoey Sky and Willow Nightingale until there is a little bit of opening in this match where it allows Zoey Sky to make the tag to Willow, and the momentum and the advantage changes where both Willow and Zoey Sky have the advantage over Sea Stars. Willow Nightingale then picks up Zoey Sky and does a body slam onto Ashley Vox by throwing Zoey Sky on Ashley Vox. We get a drop kick to the back of the head to Ashley Vox. Then a Northern Light suplex by Dummy XO, who's part of Sea Stars, along with Ashley Vox, to Willow. And then Holidead decides to come out and attack Willow Nightingale and drags her underneath the ring. Their feud is definitely heating up, and we're definitely not going to see the last of them. Holidead and Willow Nightingale definitely has a score to settle soon. And that allows Sea Stars to take control of the match because Willow is no longer there. She's underneath the ring. Dummy XO then does double knees to Zoey, and there is an assisted senton to Zoey, and that allows Ashley Vox to pin and pick up the victory for the Sea Stars. After that, we get a major update announcement from Alicia Atout by saying that Calvin Tankman is ready to take on TJP in the Opera Cup. If you guys remember, Calvin Tankman got jumped by Alex Kane and King Mo, and they thought that by having Calvin Tankman go to the hospital, that he was going to forfeit his spot in the Opera Cup, so that way maybe Alex Kane can convince Cesar Duran to put him in as the replacement, but that's not happening. Calvin Tankman is definitely okay, and he was getting ready for his return, and he's definitely facing TJP at the next Opera Cup matchup. After that, we get Alex Kane versus Warhorse. This is because Alex Kane had like an open challenge and out came Warhorse. Warhorse definitely wanted to prove himself and prove that he is probably MLW worthy. Right at the beginning of this match, there is a headbutt to King Mo, and Warhorse takes control of Alex Kane. They are fighting on the outside. There is a high missile dropkick. Warhorse is celebrating in the ring. Warhorse should be paying attention to his opponent. King Mo then grabs Warhorse's leg and explodes a suplex into the buckle by Alex Kane. This should be suplex number 1 because Alex Kane has a really cool gimmick of counting the suplexes that he does. There's some more suplexes to Warhorse, another headbutt, but that doesn't work. A ripcord Olympic slam to Warhorse by Alex Kane, and then a fisherman suplex to Warhorse, which concludes to be 5 suplexes during this match. And out of all of those 5 suplexes, that's enough to put Warhorse away. Alex Kane is our winner for this match. Now we come to our main event of MLW Fusion Alpha, which is Tom Lawlor taking on King Muertes. King Muertes recently got the Caribbean Championship title off of Richard Holiday not too long ago in the series of Fusion Alpha, and now he defends it against Tom Lawlor. Remember, this is a casket match. The first person to put their opponent inside the casket match wins the match. It's that simple. And Tom Lawlor is trying to use his MMA background against King Muertes. But does he know that King Muertes translates to King of Many Deaths? Obviously not, if Tom Lawlor is still trying to use his MMA. Obviously not, since Tom Lawlor is still trying to use his MMA background to take out King Muertes. King Muertes is definitely a lot more larger than Tom Lawlor, and probably a little bit more on the power side of things. Tom Lawlor can definitely dissect you in a match by putting all these holds and moves and stretching you out like no one else. Well, maybe for Zack Sabre Jr., but that's besides the point. King Muertes here is very large and bulky, and some of the moves that Tom Lawlor was putting on him was definitely not working. King Muertes was having the advantage most of the time and the control of this match most of the time against Tom Lawlor. It looked like Tom Lawlor had a bleak opening, but he took every single opportunity that he got during this match for the main event. His buddy Kevin Koo was even like, yo, I hope he survives. Everyone was hoping that Tom Lawlor survived this one, but King Muertes obviously took control of this match, and Tom Lawlor tries to fight back, but is overpowered by King Muertes. When you are powered and backed by death, yeah, no one's touching you. There is a scoop power slam, and Tom Lawlor definitely got sent straight to hell. This match definitely ended with Tom Lawlor going into the casket door is closing, and that is the end of this match, having King Muertes not only win the casket match, but retain that Caribbean Championship title. All right, MLW fans and Square Circle Podcast fans, that is it for my review of MLW Fusion Alpha that happened on November 3rd, 2021. Again, so sorry that I am playing catch up here with all of my work. You guys are going to enjoy all of my reviews. I hope so. And if you really did enjoy the review, guess what? Spotify now introduces star rating reviews. So if you feel like my podcast deserves a rating, whether that's a star rating and also a review, please make sure to do it over at Spotify if you're listening to this on Spotify. But you could also do it on Apple Podcasts and anywhere else you listen to podcast episodes. And if you want to take the support a little bit further, please make sure to follow my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Marie_Shadows. And then also follow the youtube.com/Square Circle Podcast. I am trying to get my Twitch to affiliate status, so any help is necessary and any help is appreciated. I appreciate everyone tuning in from around the world. You guys have made it possible for me to continue to do what I love. And this isn't a gimmick. I love what I do. I can't fake this passion, and I hope that it comes through every single time you listen to an episode. I highly appreciate everyone that tunes in, everyone that shares my tweets on social media or anything like that. If you ever reached out to me to tell me how much you appreciate the shows, I highly thank you. It is the Christmas season, so make sure to spend it amazingly with your friends and family. Always stay safe and always be you, because no one else could be like you. And I hope that you guys tune in for the next episode on the Square Circle Podcast. So with that being said, you have been listening to an episode of the Square Circle Podcast. I am your host, Marie Shadows, and I'll see you guys on the next one.